What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 60 of Littleroot Lessons. As always, I'm your host, Carter Noble, joined by our fantastic co-host, Carl Wilkin. What's up, dude?
We have our first qualifier event on Saturday, which will be the first series, one of the first Series 9 events. I think Mount Silver has an event, or Victory RBC. Someone has an event also on Saturday.
One of the two has one, and theirs starts at 9:30, which I want to say is super coincidental that they posted it after ours came out. I'm not, there's obviously no collision or anything, but it's just like, man, I wanted to say we were one of the first. Now they're like, no.
So we are going to be one of the first actual on-cart, best of 3 events. So that's going to be nice.
Really excited. Obviously, I wish I could play, but work calls and life is more important than Pokemon, unfortunately.
Yeah, gotta make a living first. Sign-ups for that will be running all the way through until
Saturday morning.
Probably about an hour before check-in.
Yep.
Is when we'll probably close that off. Currently have a couple sign-ups. I think it was 3 or 4. 3
or 4, yeah. So you have a little bit of more time. Our post got put up on Archidex this week as well, so
yeah.
Shout-outs to Kodiak for letting us do that, and if you haven't checked out Archidex already, make sure you go and do that, because, dude, their site's so good.
Oh, the tool's great. I use it all the time.
It's so good. That was actually one of the big reasons we switched Darmanitan from Choice Scarf to Choice Band last week.
Was being able to see.
You and I were punching in numbers just like, this one-shots everything.
Yeah, it's like, let's just see what this does. It actually just OHKOs everything. So
what I love is the number of people who, Dynamax Charizard in front of it, and then it dies.
Get him.
Like, alright, cool. Thanks for your Dynamax.
Which, you played a bunch of Sun teams.
Yeah. Sun is really popular.
I'm not surprised, but you played a bunch. After the second episode, there was 3 in a row there. Bang, bang, bang.
Mm-hmm. I lost to Trick Room in a blaze of glory. Let's word it like that. And then I think I played Sun 3 times. I think I went 2-1 against Sun. I think one of them I let Darmanitan go down too early. And then they're like, alright, here's my Venusaur. I'm just like, Groudon doesn't deal with that.
Yeah, I can't beat that one. Not without Fire Punch.
Nope. And when you have Protect Swords Dance, that does not mean you have Fire Punch.
Yeah, that means you don't have Fire Punch.
The team has felt super fun. And honestly, I think Darmanitan is going to be super, super underrated moving forward, too. I know today we're going to be talking about what we would be playing in the event on Saturday. And, in my testing, there's always been, that 6 slot of, what do I want this to be?
Mm-hmm.
Darmanitan might be that answer.
Yeah.
But, I don't have a good form of speed control. I don't have, Tailwind or, Electro Web or, Icy Wind or anything like that. So it might need to be Scarf just so it can be the fastest thing on the field.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. Obviously, then, having access to Mudsdale plus Darmanitan means that, I'm weak to Intimidate when Mudsdale by itself, it ignores it.
Yeah.
I don't know, something we can talk about when we get there.
Yeah. Speaking of that event, we'll probably talk about, give a quick rundown of how this is all going to work here. So it's going to be a best of 3 event, Swiss rounds, depending on the number of people determines the number of rounds, etc., like that. Normal best of 3 Swiss stuff.
Yep, and on top of that, depending on the number of players, determines if we have top cut. I believe we've said if we have more than 8, we will do a top cut. Is that what we agreed on?
Yeah, 8 is the lower limit for top cut, and that ends up being a top 2. Top 4 comes out of anything from 8 to 16, and after 16, we start getting into the top 8 realm.
Yeah. And in the event we have more than 32 players, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But probably just going to stick to at most a top 8, unless entries skyrocket between now and Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to have to do more than a top 8 unless we get to that.
If we hit 64 players, then we're probably going to do a top 16.
Yeah.
Which if so, I'm sorry. That's a very long day. Good luck, Godspeed to you.
Yeah, that'd be a very long day, especially with each round taking about an hour. Now top cuts don't take that long. Top cuts usually go pretty quickly because you're just producing number of players. And Swiss rounds also probably won't take that long. An hour is the maximum.
Pending nothing weird happens, weird disconnects or something like that. As long as that doesn't happen, everything should be fine. And if so, just, we have our mod staff on standby. Just tag one of them, explain the situation. They'll either have you recreate the board presence or have you just restart the game.
Yeah. They'll do their best to get it set up the right way, and if they can't set it up the way it was, probably just end up with a restart.
Yep. I trust them to make the right decision in every instance. So
yeah.
Because unfortunately, like I said, I am going to be at work, so I'm not going to be TOing a lot. The event on the following Wednesday, I will be active for. If I'm not playing, I will definitely be active TOing. So
yeah. Which we need to get signups open for that. That's going to probably be open up today as well.
Yeah, probably. We might put that off till next Monday.
I want to give people at least a week. So.
Okay, sure. I just don't want to overload people with, hey, we have this event. Also, we have this event.
Yeah, and that was the one downside of scheduling them to be like the Wednesday after qualifier.
True.
But I still want to give people, it's like, hey, heads up, this is happening in 10 days. I feel like 10 days is a good buffer between knowing.
See, the big problem was doing 10-day turnaround is then you're running in from the Rumble into the next qualifier on the opposite side. Mm-hmm. So it's really awkward where you could make that work, but then you're pushing the other one, and I don't know. It'll be fine.
It wasn't more of just trying to turn around with teams. It was more as just hey, here's this event coming up. Hey, here's this event coming up. Hey, here's this event coming up. Letting people know ahead of time is always good.
Yep.
Whether that was the problem before is 4 days before, hey, we're doing a Rumble, and we get
hey, by the way, there's something going on this weekend. Good luck.
Yeah, and I don't want to be doing that. So the first Rumble will be not this Wednesday the Wednesday after this goes up, but the Wednesday after.
Correct. So we have the first qualifier this weekend, and then the first Rumble the weekend, the Wednesday after. So, what are we doing?
If I were to play, I'm also going to be at work, so I'm not going to be playing. But if I were to play, I'd probably play with someone with my new shiny Regigigas that I
got. Have you slept anything together? Have you?
I've got
finalized anything?
3 or 4 showdown teams. I'll probably put one of them up on screen here. But nothing's really set in stone. I know Giga's set, and I know the Weezing set. It's just figuring out the rest of it.
I know you shared one with me today.
That one was Urshifu, Tapu Fini, Thundurus, and then I slapped...
You were missing a 6th.
Yeah, I ended up slapping something onto it. I can't remember what it was.
I know Aaron and Angelo recommended Rotom Heat, which I don't know if I love next to Weezing.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's if you end up losing Gigas and Weezing's still in the field, Weezing turns off your Levitate, so then you're 4 times weak to ground.
You're double weak to ground, and with Landorus being moderately popular running Earthquake, it's gonna
hurt.
Everyone's gonna have a bad time, especially because then you have a 4 times weakness to ground. But you do have Thundurus, which can let you switch in on those attacks, but having 1 immunity versus 2 is a big difference. Mm-hmm. And obviously then there's the play of, well, you can just switch Weezing out into the ground attack too. Switch Rotom in, and then, well, now you have Levitate again. So
yeah. That's not such a bad idea, but
But I don't know. I don't hate it.
It definitely feels like it needs to be a special attacker.
I don't hate Milotic. I'm also really big on Milotic. I think it's super underutilized, and I have done very many nasty things to Thunduruses and Landorus's because of Milotic. Mainly Landorus.
If I play Milotic, I don't really want to play Tapu Fini on top of it.
Correct. That's the big thing is you have both. You have Fini, and that as a result makes things awkward.
Yeah.
Let me see. I had that team pulled up. I don't know. I like these 5.
Yeah, I like the 5.
I feel like you have no fire coverage. You also have no grass coverage, so you don't have that core.
No.
You don't have fire. You don't have Dragon Fairy Steel either.
Like our fairy type is Tapu Fini, but it's not a true fairy.
I mean, it's resistant. It's neutral to steel.
Mm-hmm.
Fini's so good, man.
Yeah.
Fini was on a couple different teams that I was testing early in this format, and it's like, yeah, it's fine. It does things.
Fini was popular back in Series 7. It's going to be popular again in Series 9.
The reason it fell off the face of the earth is because there was a very large pink whale that was introduced.
Yeah, it was just a better water type.
Yep. Who knew that water spout was good?
Yeah, who knew? Blastoise had only been doing it for a while now. So,
but see, now we get to put on a base 140 special attack.
Yeah, that's the difference.
While in rain that
like
we said
Blastoise was still picking up KOs with its special attacks, so not surprising there.
With its 83 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm just like, alright, well now it's doubled. Good luck.
The other option for that team, for that last slot, is a fake out support of some sort.
I don't hate that.
Because Tailwind kind of messes us up.
Yeah.
Like, we have answers to Trick Room. We don't really care about it too much. We just kind of just blow up Dusclops in front of us. We kind of just blow up P2 in front of us.
We do have Darkest Lariat on Gigas too.
Mm-hmm.
4 attacks, Life Orb. Interesting.
It's just you never want to protect with Gigas. You really don't.
No, especially when you're maxing, you're like, you never want to click this button. In the event that Weezing goes down, there's like the chance you want to try to prevent Slow Start from doing things, and in reality, you just don't need it. Yeah. Just punch them.
Yeah, Giga Impact still hits like a truck.
Yep, and then guess what? There's 2 of your 5 turns of Slow Start there, and hopefully you live through the second one.
A lot of people just ignore the Gigas after you take out the Weezing. They just ignore it and then just like, oh, Slow Start's done.
I have never had a game go long enough where Gigas' Slow Start is worn off.
I've done it a couple times. I've never
had it happen.
And it's funny because they just like, oh, I'm going to blow up the Weezing, then I'm going to blow up everything next to the Gigas and not focus the Gigas. I'm just like, okay.
Okay.
I would just Giga Impact you until Slow Start's over, and then I'm going to start hitting you hard again.
See, I do one of 2 things when I play against this team. I target down the Weezing, or I specifically want to burn the Gigas. One of those 2 needs to happen, and if they both happen, your Gigas actually does nothing. Go away.
Yeah.
Sit over in the corner and pout.
So yeah, definitely gonna be playing something with my shiny Gigas. Now that I have that.
It's so good. It's so pretty.
Oh, I know. I was so happy. So definitely gonna be doing something with that. What about you? What are you gonna do?
No, just Mudsdale things.
Yeah, Mudsdale things?
Yeah. It has been something I have actively been working on. And, Mudsdale's really good when it goes fast.
I bet.
So, we've been slapping it next to Pheromosa.
Uh-huh.
Which not only has coaching, but also has speed swap. Just the
same thing. You get to do the same thing that people were doing with last year.
But here's the thing. Last year is really weak to Intimidate. I get own tempo, so I'm immune to Intimidate.
Yeah, you get to ignore it.
Obviously, originally we had Grimmsnarl, which was screens plus swagger on this team. The more I played with it, the less I was like, I need Grimmsnarl, because I'm also playing Lapras, because fast Lapras is also very good. the number of times 99% of the time I lead Pheromosa with this team next to something.
Yeah.
And when I do my thing, it's insane. So it's just like, alright, click coaching. Okay, did they target my Pheromosa? No. Okay, click coaching. Okay, they targeted Pheromosa this turn and speed swap. Okay, you're dead. You never want to speed swap early, because then obviously your Pheromosa is just a sitting duck. Mm-hmm. But you need to be able to get a speed swap off if possible.
Yeah.
Even if you're just coaching twice onto your Mudsdale, then you're fine. Mm-hmm. That's good enough most of the time, because you're boosting your defenses with Mudsdale. You have your Assault Vest, so you're impervious to damage anyway, and then you just win.
Yeah.
I had a screenshot I shared
of the really boosted Mustang.
+2 attack, +4 defense, +1 special defense with speed swap.
Goodness.
If I said that's not the bulkiest I've made it, I would be That'd actually be accurate. Originally, I was doing Cinchino Choice Scarf Bullet Seed weakness policy things. Like, alright, cool, now we're +5 defense, we steal spike, so we're +6 defense on turn 1. We're +2 attack. Good luck.
Get him.
The downside to that set is Cinchino doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
It's there strictly to boost stamina, like
it
5
does
times.
exactly one thing and then dies. And the problem is your speed, even with Scarf, I think you get to 276.
Which
so
is
then
1 point.
Alligator blows you up.
1 point slower than a Lucky.
And because you're also Scarf, you don't get Protect, so you die to Fake Out.
Yeah.
Or at least Pheromosa's like, alright, cool, now I can Protect in front of this. And, did you know that Mudsdale one-shots Incineroar?
Yep.
Yeah.
As long as you don't get hit as long as you're unaffected by the Intimidate, yep.
And so, you one-shot with Quake. If they have a ground immunity in the back, you can Coaching plus Rockfall. And that's a guaranteed OHKO. I believe Coaching plus Knuckle is also a guaranteed OHKO on every Incineroar set. Like, they need to be max defense to be able to live one of them. It's like, okay, that's not a thing people do.
No. In fact, everything's actually... Incineroars are getting less bulky right now because everyone's trying to win the Speed Wars with it.
Yep. Which, sure, whatever, I don't care. Like, Landorus is kind of a problem, but if they have Landorus, I have Lapras.
Yeah.
So, like, that's also fine. I also am running Icy Wind on Pheromosa, which, like, does, like, 45% on max Landorus.
A big chunk to Landorus.
Like, I'm 0 special attack invested, and I do like 45% to Landorus.
Well, you also have like what base 150 special attack on Pheromosa.
Dude, it is actually stupid. I think it's like 172 or something.
It's high. It's glass cannon. I know that much.
It is 137. I'm actually max special attack. Because my defenses are garbage, so there's no reason to invest into them. I'm Sash, so there's no reason to invest into HP. And I'm only running... My only attack is Icy Wind.
So yeah, there's no point.
Might as well be max special attack. Yeah, we just casually do like 45% to Landorus.
Not bad.
Cool. And now you're slow, and
now you're slow. Yeah. Best of both worlds.
This team feels like it's like almost an auto win against Sun. Obviously, like, exactly Venusaur is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And specifically Venusaur with Sleep Powder is a problem. So I've debated playing like Tapu Koko or like Feeny and just having...
I've got a Sweet Coco AV set.
I have a Sweet Coco screen set. No one ever got back to me with what my calcs were for. I don't know. It was something really specific and I don't want to go look it up.
Was it something? It has to be something after Electoweb.
Maybe. I don't know, man. It's whatever.
We'll never figure it out.
So, rounding out this team, obviously we've talked about Mudsdale, we've talked about Pheromosa. Lapras, we're weakness policy Lapras because people don't expect it anymore. And they just freely attack into you, and you're like, alright, cool, now you're dead.
Blow you up.
I
always have preferred weakness policy Lapras.
Yeah, we're weakness policy Shell Armor. Because we're Sash on Pheromosa, we are Life Orb on Kartana. So it's fine. Really awkward because the 2 items I want on Kartana
are
gone. But like I want Kartana because it's fast, it does a ton of damage, and it covers things that I need covered. But like when it's good, it's insane. But it like specifically it and this Landorus I'm playing are like the 2 slots where I'm just like, I don't know if these are correct.
That's just been Kartana in this format most of the time. Anyway, when it's good, it's great, and it's a great bring, but you really want to avoid bringing it unless you know it's going to be good.
Exactly. And so, I'm also...
Teams with a Tapu Fini and a Grimmsnarl, or a grass weak, like someone's weak to grass, someone's weak to steel. Those are usually the teams you bring Kartana against.
And then I have Rotom Heat, which I'm currently Citrus, which I could, to solve the...
Goggles.
I was going to say, to solve the problem with exactly Venusaur, we could be Goggles. Citrus has been really good, just because, I am a pretty bulky Rotom set.
Are you Will-O-Wisp Volt Switch, or are you...
We're Will-O-Wisp Nasty Plot. And, Nasty Plot's been really critical. Because, it helps you pick up KOs that you shouldn't otherwise, and lets you also be able to fire off multiple overheats.
The problem with that is, it's the Will-O-Wisp set doesn't want to stick around too terribly long. It wants to be able to switch out and switch back in and things like that with Volt Switch. And then the Nasty Plot set wants to be running Thunderbolt and Overheat. And
I'm currently Overheat, Thunderbolt, Nasty Plot, Willow.
And so now you don't have Protect.
Which is... It has been awkward, a handful of games, but had I had Protect, I would have won those games.
Exactly. That's where it's just the Overheat set with Nasty Plot wants Protect because you get to play that game. You get to play that, are they going to Protect this turn? If they're just going to Protect, I'm just going to attack the other slot. Well, now I Nasty Plot. And I get to do that. I get to do it a +2 and things like that. And not having that Protect means you don't get to play that game a lot of the time.
All I know is if I play Rotom Heat, I'm playing Will-O-Wisp. If I play Rotom on this team, I'm playing Will-O-Wisp because it has been so insane. Because, granted, I have Landorus here, but it's the last one that I've put on this team. So before that, it was my only form of, neutering my opponent.
Play Mo.
I don't hate it. I could honestly see cutting Kartana, playing Mo.
Heatran. Shuka Heatran. So you get to keep your fire type. You're pretty much just swapping typings around.
Mm-hmm.
You're going from a grass steel and a fire electric to a grass electric and a fire steel.
I could.
Plus, it diversifies. You still get to keep a special attacker that way.
And Shiny Heatran's way more likely for me to get than Shiny Kartana.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. They're about the same rate, I feel like.
Yeah, but see, one of these I can get on Go. Probably not anymore.
No. Not right now, you can't. Everything's Landorus.
I wonder if I can get one on home.
Maybe a not-so-nice hacked one, maybe.
Yeah, we'll look.
I got one traded to me a while back on accident, I guess. I don't know. Someone traded me a shiny hacked one, and I released it.
Immediately turned around and got rid of it.
Yep, nope, sorry. Thanks for stealing my Pokemon. Appreciate it. Whatever.
Great, thanks.
It was fine. I was trading extra Celesteelas anyway, so.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, but all I know is it involves a Mudsdale and a Pheromosa. And Lapras. Those three together have been absolutely insane. Everything around it I could care less about.
Yeah, that's kind of been Giga, Squeezing, and then I want Tapu Fini. I don't know why Tapu Fini, but Tapu Fini has been the one that's it slots in really well with the rest of the team. Outside of that, Urshifu's okay. Thundurus is a ground immunity, cool, whatever. Makes me very physical heavy and very weak to Will-O-Wisp, so. You looking right now? I'm
looking for purple eyes.
Oh, God,
I
Carter.
found one. Oh, he went to level 11 to 20 Rillaboom.
Yeah, that's been the thing. It's just I'm going to post this and trade people are never going to be able to get it off me.
I thought they fixed that.
No.
Here's a regular one in a Beast Ball.
Ooh.
For Feeny. But it's my only Feeny, I think. Oh, I'm good. I'll hold it. Where are all the shiny boys?
Not there anymore because they made it to where it's impossible to put Hackmons on. It's almost impossible to put Hackmons on home anymore.
So what else we got, man? I did my rant about Mudsdale for the week.
So we covered all of our sign-up stuff. Covered how it's going to work. Oh, it's going to be all on Battlefy. Figured I'd mention that. Battlefy makes it super easy to do and run these events. So all the mods have to do is just make sure round 2 starts, round 3 starts, and things like that.
Yeah, it's literally click a button.
Yeah.
Good. I think you need to click a button for check-in, and then that's it.
Yeah. So it's going to be all on Battle 5. We've decided to go with that service. Entries need to be paid before check-in ends, before round 1 starts. So you have until then to get your entries in. If you haven't paid yet, PayPal is
littlerootLessons@gmail.com.
Yeah. You can find us super easy to find. Make sure you join the Discord to sign up. The sign up form is in the Discord. I've been posting it every week on Monday for those that miss it, so definitely go check it out there. And then I'll have Rumbles sign up open. There is no entry fee for Rumbles, so all you have to do is just
have a team.
That's
literally
fill out the form. Give us the pokey paste of the team that you're going to be playing with, so we can collect data on it and do fun stuff for podcasts later on. Because I like collecting data, and it's going to be great. Yeah.
Yep.
What else we got? Oh, we have the one of the early Series 9 events. Not official Series 9 because they're playing. I think they're playing on 7, but it's the same thing.
The same.
It was a Mount Silver event, which we hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah, in a hot minute.
Congratulations to Red Silver FR. I'm assuming that's France. For coming first with Mudsdale.
You know,
this one though is not doing the normal.
Yeah, this is just Tricker Mudsdale.
Yeah.
Interestingly, Incineroar gets access to Swagger.
Yeah, I'm about to say Swagger's still on the table. It's just not the main goal of the team anymore.
I really do wonder if this is stamina. Like, honestly, in this field, when you have 1 Ensign, 1 Lando, 2 Ensign, 2 Ensign, 3 Lando, and
3 Ensign. There's 1 over here on the top 8 side, way over there, with the PZ team.
Yeah, that's 2.
There's 3.
Yeah, you're counting the winning team though.
That's still 3 Ensign.
Yeah, but I'm counting other Ensigns because you're not going to intimidate your own Mudsdale.
No, but it still counts towards the total number of Ensigns. It's just
not for my counting.
The point you're trying to make is the number of Ensigns and Landoris is being played in the format. It still counts towards your own though. You still it's part of the format.
Not in this one. So there's 5 Intimidators outside of the winning team
that you can see
in top 8. Correct. So, I mean, that's 6 out of 8 teams here in top 8 have it. And, I mean, everyone knows at this point, Intimidate is good. Mm-hmm. Play Intimidate.
This is why I play Rodriguez. I don't care about your Intimidate, just turn it off.
So, I mean, Mudsdale's good. Mudsdale, when it has the proper support, even if it's just click Trick Room, that's usually good enough. Like we've talked about, you just obliterate everything. You one-shot Ensigns. I believe Steel Spike can one-shot these Clefairies running around. You have Rockfalls, so you can take out these Torkoals. You also have Quakes, which will help you against Venusaurs.
I feel like the game plan against the second place team, though, was Big Zapdos. Like, Zapdos lines up really well.
Well, here's the thing. There's a Darmanitan, which we know does a lot of work against Zapdos.
But you can just click Fake Out. You just lead Zapdos in Sin, you click Fake Out and Heat Wave.
Yeah, and, on top of that, then, here's the thing. Even intimidated Darmanitan does so much.
It still does
damage.
A lot. It's the Fake Out pressure.
Yeah,
that's important.
That's the big problem, is not being able to get a move off.
And then if you force them to Dynamax, they're not doing as much damage.
I have never Dynamaxed Darmanitan in my life.
I've seen people do it, and then they're sad.
Because
then the Intimidate actually matters.
That has been one thing, playing this team that I have been this week, is I don't have a Dynamax target this game. Well, Eliki, I guess it's you.
It's not the Darmanitan, I can tell you that. This Mudsdale team, it's very solid. No fake tears for the Zapdos, which is weird. Usually when you see Zapdos, you see a Grimmsnarl or a Whimsicott with fake tears.
I could also see Eerie Impulse on P2. Dude, I think Eerie Impulse P2 is really good right now.
Oh yeah, there's a reason there's 5 P2s.
Not only that, but look at all the special attackers on the second place team. You have Moltres, you have Venusaur, you have Torkoal. Stack Attack is 99% of the time physical, right? Its physical attack is way better.
It's almost always a physical attack.
Indeedee, technically. Second place, you have Zapdos, Lele, technically P2. Obviously that's a reach. I don't know what the hell Slurpuff does. I will literally never know. Unburdened shenanigans.
There's Unburdened here, and I know it's Unburdened.
Like, I know that's what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing.
I don't know what it's doing with it. You can Bullet Punch it with Metagross.
Sure.
Then you get a weakness policy.
It also hurts, because it's a Bullet Punch from Metagross.
Not if you Dynamax, it doesn't hurt that bad. It's not any worse than Cole eating a Surf.
Okay, so here's the thing. Cole dies to Mudsdale. The number of people who have led Dragapult Colossal, I'm just like, alright, Dynamax, Mudsdale, Speed Swap, blow you up, cool. And they just quit. People don't understand. You can't lead Colossal against Mudsdale. You lose.
Well, you can, just don't do it
You
with
lose,
the Dragapult.
Carl. You lose.
Just don't do it with the Dragapult leading your fight.
Yeah, please don't bring Urshifu. That makes me sad.
Yeah, that's the one you use. That's how you beat it up.
Please don't bring Aqua Jet. That makes me sad. I'm looking up Slurpuff.
There's a lot of Zapdos, too.
There is a lot of Zapdos.
A lot of Zapdos, a lot of Tapu Fini, a lot of Porygon 2. Only a couple Grimmsnarls.
Would you believe me if I said Archadex doesn't have info on Slurpuff?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, actually. No one really plays with it.
Because it's not good, especially in an Uber's format.
Yeah. So the third and fourth place teams here in the top four, the Slurpuff team, and then this is more of a traditional Trick Room with Lando Zapdos, because it has an Alola Whack. I hope that's Lightning Rod. Just so you can just lead Alola Whack Fini and not have to worry about Regieleki.
I would assume so.
Because Regieleki, it's hard to get Fini to
especially with
survive.
all the Zapdos in all the Zapdos, all the Elekis here, it's just Lightning Rod seems really good on this team because then you have two immunities to electric between it and Landorus. You have a resistance in Rillaboom. Obviously, Zapdos is going to take neutral, but you don't want to take those hits if you can avoid it.
Exactly. You want to be able to just ignore the other Zapdos if you can.
So I looked up Slurpuff.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it's doing after looking at it. So we have the top four moves played.
Mm-hmm.
Sticky Web.
Okay.
Endeavor.
I know what that one is, yeah. I know what that's doing, yeah.
Misty Explosion.
Yep.
Yawn.
Yep, sounds about right.
From there we have Play Rough, Belly Drum,
Okay.
Surf, Drain Punch, Flamethrower, and Draining Kiss.
No,
I don't know what this is doing.
the Play Rough one is Weakness Policy. That's for a Weakness Policy set. So is the Flamethrower move. The Belly Drum is kind of iffy. You don't really see that too often.
9%.
But the Sticky Web it's just fast speed control after you get the Unburden.
Most common item, granted this is Series 8, is Focus Sash.
Not surprised.
Then Citrus, which I'm assuming is for all your Belly Drum sets.
Mm-hmm.
Grassy Seed, which I'm assuming we're pairing with Rillaboom.
Mm-hmm.
And then others.
Yeah.
This is OU. I want doubles.
Well, that's probably why your set was weird.
Fake Tears. There we go. We found it.
Yeah, there it is. There's our Fake Tears user.
This seems way more I understand what we're doing now. Fake Tears, Dazzling Gleam, String Shot.
Yep.
Isn't Sticky Web just better? Because it sets the thing and it always hits when they switch.
When they switch, but String Shot is both of them immediate all the time.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Copycat?
Neat.
Charm after you.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Psychic Seed next to Lele's, 95% of sets.
You get to go Fake Tears and Lele just blows something up.
You also have, another super common played partner is Celesteela, which again, fake tears is really good for.
Mm-hmm.
Most are max HP, max speed.
Yep. These support sets makes sense. I miss using Alolawak. That's nice to see that Alolawak has come back. Looking into the top 8 teams here, there's some variants here. We got a Glastrier team, which is just Trick Room. A PZ team, which we haven't seen PZ really since like Series 6, so that makes me happy. A Sun team with Urshifu instead of a restricted mon. And then a Spectrier team. But I'm not sure what this team is doing. We're just like Spectrier trying to go faster than people with Max Lando, I guess.
Sure.
That's about what it looks like we're doing. Like, we have screens, so we can lead Grimstar, Orlando, Max Air a couple times, get some speed boosts.
Could also just be like Life or Dynamax target too.
Yeah.
Like I don't see any obvious weakness policy shenanigans going on. I was getting ready to say you could mudshot your Rotom to trigger policy, and then I realized I'm an idiot.
No, without Weezing on the field, you can't.
So you're reliant on them bringing Weezing to then lower your speed.
Yep. What?
I'm an idiot.
Oh. Super excited to see these teams. Like this gives me hope that the Series 9 format is going to be just as fun as the Series 7 format.
I am very excited because there's a lot of very unique mons here that I have not seen in quite a while. Specifically, Mudsdale, Darmanitan, PZ, Glastrier. Like, dude, honestly, Glastrier and Alolawak both fell off the face of the earth because you had Ice Rider.
Yeah, you had Ice Rider. It is such a good option for Trick Room. Stack Attack is something you haven't seen in a while.
You say that, but I ran into it a lot in Series 8.
I didn't see any of it.
You say that, but especially when I was testing for PC4,
mm-hmm.
I'm just like, oh, look, this is Stack Attack a team. Cool, Mudsdale eats it up.
Eat it up. There. Looking through others as singles here, there's a single Fairy, the Slurpuff.
Single Water Urshifu.
Yeah, single Water
Dark Urshifu.
Single Dark, which Dark has been popping back up here lately.
It will.
And then Water, usually you only see Water if Colossal's with it, which seeing Water away from Colossal's kind of weird.
That's because this is weakness policy Ensign, so you trigger it with Aqua Jet.
I mean, you could do that. You can do that. I saw the tweet. I saw it. Like, you can do that. It's still gonna hurt. About as much as Slurpuff taking a bullet punch would. Kartanas, there's 3 of those. Kartana's a Pokemon that we'll see again a lot of. The fact that there's more P2s than anything else is just, like, striking. That's, like, a big thing because it's like you expect Incineroar to be popular, you expect Sun to be popular, but just P2s just slapped on everywhere. And it's usually paired with the Zapdos here, too, which is weird. Like, if there's a P2, there's usually a Zapdos or a Tapu Fini with it. Except for the one Sun team that literally just took the Sun team and then dropped the restricted and slapped on Urshifu.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. Like, honestly, it's good enough, man. Urshifu might as well have been a restricted in these older formats.
Definitely met on its power level with the introduction into Series 7 with all the Crown Tundra stuff, but like getting Lando and things like that. But yeah, super excited. I hope our format's just as diverse. Or I hope our event ends up being like this. Just like, here's some popular mons, here's some rare mons, here's some niche things. Excited to see what the whole format looks like.
Dude, same.
What else do you want to talk about?
Let's see. I rambled about Mudsdale. Yeah. I haven't rambled about Slowking yet.
Are you still playing with Slowking?
No. I haven't.
Why is that?
Mudsdale is more interesting.
I could have told you that one.
I mean, I did say I was gonna hit Master Ball with it, so I should probably figure that out.
Uh-huh.
Because, that resets on Saturday.
So you have a Series 9 team you have to ladder with?
Nope.
No? So we don't have a team of the week, a good Series 9 team of the week to talk about yet?
I haven't decided what I'm doing this week.
We got 2 submissions for Series 8.
Yeah, they're weather.
Well, one's Blastoise and one's Ho-Oh.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of over. Yeah, this is weather.
Yeah, it's more just like the restricted. It's just like, this is cool.
Yeah, it's Sun for your Venusaur.
And then we sent rain for a Blastoise.
Yeah. I don't know. I personally...
Man, could you imagine that?
Just double Water Spout.
Oh, goodness. Oh, we just get a Shell Smash off, and then we swap Kyogre in, and just blam, blam, blam.
Just Water Spout, Water Spout, Water Spout, Water Spout.
Who are you going to take out? Can't take them both out at the same time.
The correct answer is neither. You're dead.
Yeah.
Also, late game Max Rotom.
Yep. Don't have to max anything. Yeah, that team's great.
I want to play with Umbreon. It's not a mon I've played with in months. Almost probably a year, actually. I think the last time I played with Umbreon was Series 1.
I was this close to swapping into Umbreon instead of playing P2, or instead of playing Incineroar, but I just went with Incineroar on the PC4 team.
Umbreon does a lot of really unique things. The fact that it's dark type, so you can't be hit by all the prankster mons, is really important.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you have priority with Baby Doll Eyes is really good. You put on a ton of pressure. Like, you don't want a Dynamax in front of it because they just yawn you.
Yeah, they just yawn you, and you're just like, well.
But, like, you're also bulky enough that they need to max to be able to pressure you. Because if they don't, you're just like, alright, well, Moonlight.
Yeah.
Also, I have leftovers, so I'm back to full.
All the healing. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a really annoying mon, and I think once the format gets back to Series 9, I don't know, man. Like, it didn't do anything in previous formats, but then comes Series 8, it's insane.
It was because it was paired with Sun. Moonlight getting boosted from the sunny. I
don't understand. I don't understand
it's
why.
Clear skies,
but it's a moon. The sun does not equal moon.
No, but the sunny day means clear skies. It means there's no clouds.
That's stupid.
That's just how it works.
It's stupid. The fact that Morning Sun and Moonlight are the same attack is stupid. Also, Synthesis is an attack.
Yeah.
Like, why are all three of these the exact same attack? The difference is... dude, I swear this is like the third time I've ranted about this in the last, 2 weeks.
Not to me it isn't. Yeah,
I swear I've had this conversation. I don't know.
Nope. Not to me. Maybe on somebody else, but not with me.
I've worked a lot here lately. Yeah. So I don't really know what I'm doing half the time anymore. And half the time... The other half, I actually don't know what I'm doing. What do we got on the old Twitterverse?
Joe UX9's Championship 3 going on.
When is that?
That looks to be about the same time ours starts.
The exact same time ours starts?
Yep.
Awesome. Yay.
$10 entry, though. So
ours is cheaper. Hooray.
Ours is cheaper. Also, there's this open team sheet. Ours is not.
Open team sheets suck.
Yeah. Definitely not doing open team sheet with anything. Ooh.
45 minutes ago, Max Raid Battle Event featuring Ice-Cube has been begun.
We can get shiny Ice-Cube.
We can get our little pink boy.
We can go get more pink penguins. I have one. I got one for Kayla real early on, and I haven't got.
I actually don't, dude. I couldn't tell you last time I actually hunted for raids.
Some Switch Lite accessories. We're getting into some old stuff now.
Have you heard about the rumors for the Switch Pro?
No.
Tiff sent me this link to this video earlier in the week, and I kind of skimmed it.
So, apparently it's because it's World Penguin Day.
What?
That's what this is for. It's for World Penguin Day.
What is the 2% chance for shiny?
2% chance for shiny.
I'm sure someone will set one up for
I was
us.
going to say, yeah, someone will get one, and we'll have it set up for the server, and then Kayla will be all over it because she'll want all the shiny SQ I can get.
So what you're saying is don't tell Kayla?
We'll probably tell Kayla anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. Switch Pro leaked. Let's see if I can get this pulled up. The big thing about it was the price tag that's been rumored. $500.
I'm not surprised.
Honestly, same. But at the same time, I hope it's not real. Here we go. We have display stuff. Let's look at this article. It's going to have a bigger Samsung OLED display this year. They're going to release it, information about it this year, according to this leak. I already looked at this. Show me more graphics so I can read it without watching this video. Higher clock speed, increased RAM. Yeah, it's just everything that the Switch is, except slightly better.
It's
Slightly larger.
Switch.
Yeah, it's literally what every Pro version of every console has ever been, ever.
So yeah, it's just literally what the updated version of it would be.
Except, dude, it's crazy to think the Switch is like 4 years old now.
Kayla and I got the first Switch we could on her birthday. Because it came out on her birthday. That was 4 years ago now. 5 years ago now. So yeah.
March 2017.
Yep, 4 years ago. So yeah. That's
weird. Insane, man. Absolutely insane to think that the Switch is over 4 years old now.
That's insane.
Dude, it does not seem that long. Granted, I have not had mine that long, but
we still have the original. We still have the original one. She still plays on it. And then I've been through two now. We bought a second one about 4 months after we bought the first one.
I knew that.
Because we could not share. Sharing was not happening for that Switch. And then I sold the old one and bought the version 2 that's out.
See, mine is still version 1. Because I got mine. Mine is the Diablo 3
Yeah,
edition.
you got the Diablo 3 one, which was just before the version 2.
Yep.
So.
Which is really unfortunate, but it is whatever.
Yeah.
I've been playing a little bit of Diablo 3 the last couple days. I was looking for games to play, and I'm just like, eh. It was literally last night I was getting ready to go to bed. I'm like, I have like an hour and a half. I don't really want to fire up Doom because like I'm going to get sucked into it.
For forever.
The last time I did that, I played for like 6 hours, and I can't afford to stay up late. I had to work tomorrow. So I'm like, I'll just fire up Diablo. That'll be fine. And I mean, it is. It's fine.
It's Diablo.
It is not Diablo 2, and I'm very much ready for the remastered. I've been watching Mr. Llama on Twitch and YouTube. He's been, there was an open beta for it, or a closed beta, closed alpha. I think it was alpha.
Whatever it was.
And he got invited to it, and so he has the first recorded Endario kill in it. And so,
nice.
Yeah, it looks so good. Because at first I thought it was just like a new released mod or something, and then I started looking, I'm like, oh wait, no, that's the remake. Okay, yeah. I'm an idiot. I just forgot what the remake was called.
I haven't been playing anything, really, here lately. I was doing the shiny hunt for Gigas in the background when I edit and whatnot, which that little switch up thing is handy. Being able to do that.
Very nice.
Because all you have to do now is it auto loads. It just sits there and presses A. Like once you get to where you need to be in the encounter, you save, and then it just soft resets. All you have to do is press X or Y if it's not what you want. Press B or A to cancel it. It's great. Oh.
We have Snap coming this week.
Oh yeah, the Snap.
That's the actual big news for this week.
Yeah, that's the big Pokemon news.
Next Friday.
It's next Friday.
I'm ready for my boss to call me and be like, hey, can you work? And be like, nope, I got Pokemon to play.
As soon as it comes in, I have to record for Sunday. Like, immediate.
Have you ordered your copy finally?
No.
Carl!
I'm just going to go pick it up from Walmart.
That's fair.
I'm going to go pick it up for $50. It's going to be right there. Because I live in a town where no one cares about games.
Yeah. See, on the other hand, I do. So, I know when I went to go get Paper Mario for my little brother, I got it for his birthday. Graduation, Christmas. When did that game come out?
I don't know. November, I think.
Paper Mario Switch release date.
Paper Mario Origami King or whatever it was.
Yeah, there we go.
November?
July.
So it was birthday?
No, his birthday's in September. Graduation present. Because he graduated high school. And, of course, with COVID last year, we pushed back his graduation party till July. Because it was the day of graduation. And I literally went out the day to get it. And they're like, hold that thought. And they go back to the back and they're looking and everything. They come out and they're like, what game are you looking for? I tell them again. They're like, yeah, I'm not sure we even have that. And then they start looking again. They're like, hey, such and such, where did you say you put all those Nintendo games? On that cart right there. I've been standing here for 30 minutes and you tell me it's 10 feet from us.
Yep.
Like, alright, whatever.
Yeah, I'll probably just go get it from Walmart. I don't have a GameStop anymore, so I can't order from GameStop and Best Buy.
Plus, GameStop is so expensive.
Oh, yeah, GameStop's copies are super expensive. Like, if I wanted to buy it from GameStop, I just buy it digitally.
Yep. Because, one, like, you can find games on sale digitally, which is what I've been doing. Like, I'll just randomly open up the shop and be like, alright, what's on sale this week? Okay, nothing I want. Cool, whatever.
Yeah, I do. I used to do that all the time.
I saw this week they had Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Fighter Z. I actually don't know what the game is actually called. It's one of those two.
It's the Dragon Ball Fighter.
But they had the Super Ultra Deluxe Mega Edition on sale, which is normally like $115 for like 10. I'm just like, I never played this game, but if I'm saving that much money, I might.
Yeah, it's like that's not. Like at that point, it's just like, are the servers still even active for it? It's just like,
yeah, I mean, it's like, from my understanding, it's like Smash Bros, but Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
like it has a very large community. Well, large community, but I've also heard like the game is solved. It's like, all right, you play these fighters. That's it. Good luck.
Yeah.
Get really good at these three. You'll be fine. Which, like, that sounds really boring. Because I don't want to play mirrors all day.
That's exactly what you'd be doing.
And that is why I'm just like,
but
I can spend $15 on this.
Or I can't. I don't have to.
Or I don't have to.
I can spend it on Pokemon cards.
That's the plan for tomorrow.
I have this done now.
Dude, it looks so good.
It's really tiny on the camera, but it's actually fairly large.
Yeah, I know you posted a picture on Discord, so if people want to go look and see what we're actually talking about here, it's on there.
Yeah,
I'm upset that one of your oxen is pre-release promo, and nothing else is. It bothers me that there's a single date on there and nothing else.
Yeah. Like, these aren't foil.
Yet.
They're never going to be foil.
Yet.
Not unless you buy them for me.
I don't like it that much. I'm poor.
And then there's one ox that isn't foil.
Oh, I actually hadn't noticed that.
That's why I don't care right now, is because one's not foil. The idea was to get foils, but I couldn't find foils, so I picked up a pre-release promo. Back when the set came out. That was like the last Magic event I think I've done. I haven't touched Magic really since. Anything else?
Not really.
See, I've been doing a lot of just like artsy project things like this. Like I hung a picture for Kayla that she had bought.
I see you finally got your Sword and Shield banner hung up.
I had that hung up. It was over here.
I knew that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had it over here. alongside the wall up here, but then I moved it over there so I could have a place to put this game.
I'm trying to think where mine is. I think mine's in my closet. Because when we moved, it's like, hey, do you need this? I'm like, need? No. Am I going to keep it? Yes.
I have another one of those somewhere.
I think I also have two.
Yeah.
I think when we went to go pick up our copies, we ordered them at GameStop, and they're like, here, do you want this stuff? I'm like, sure.
Give me. Yeah,
What
they
else do you
just
have?
handed them out. Yeah.
Like, yeah, here, have all this stuff, too. Like, oh, all right, cool.
Super
The
excited.
same with, like, the Smash Bros. Stuff. I have, like, 2 or 3 copies of that,
Of that
poster.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one got completely destroyed when we moved.
I know mine did. Which I didn't care because it's whatever.
Yeah.
But,
Whatever.
That's the other thing is like GameStop had all the fun posters and collectible stuff, and I'm never gonna be able to get that stuff now.
But, like, at the same time, you had to buy it from them. That means you're spending an extra $10 a game.
Yeah.
So, like,
which early on wasn't a big deal. It was just like Walmart wasn't selling it for $10 less than everybody else, but now they are.
So it's like, is a flimsy cardboard poster worth $10? No, usually not. The banner's cool. The banner is cool.
Yeah, that's cloth and it's great, and it's actually like a decent product that you'd probably pay a couple bucks for.
I actually wonder how much those go for on eBay.
I don't know. I need to get the Galar starter cards, the big oversized ones.
Fun fact. Oh, you mean the starter? Yeah, we have ours.
Yeah, I need to get mine.
They should be coming out with the Kalos ones here shortly.
Yay! Chespin.
Should be next month?
Yep, should be May.
Yep.
I've been looking online. I found packs for, and they range from like $30 to $50.
Dude, I guarantee you can probably find them cheaper.
The question is, like, actually finding them.
Yep. Granted, if you do find them, it's all 3 of them. That's a done deal. You're done.
Yeah.
You could also just find the jumbo cards because
that's what I originally was looking for, and I can't find the jumbo cards anymore.
Awkward. Yeah, Tiff and I both have our own individual binders on that stuff. And fun fact, there was this box set we found that was like the starters pin set or something. So we have a little Sabo and a little Score Bunny pin. And both of them came with a giant oversized card. So we have a Zacian and a Zamazenta. They're too big. They don't fit in the binder. They're about this far and that much on the sides. And it irritates me. I'm like, why do you have 2 different sized combos?
Because the jumbo cards and the box tin things are made by different people.
Which is stupid.
That's why.
But yeah, because we were organizing stuff. She's like, hey, can you put these in these binders? I'm like, yeah. Open it up. Babe, it
does not compute.
It's like, what do you mean? It's just a card. Put it in there. I'm like, it won't fit.
You try.
Show me how to do this, and I'll do it. She's like, hey, this doesn't fit. I'm like, yeah. I've been telling you for 10 minutes.
Well, duh. Oh, the only Pokemon cards I actually collect are like right here. This is like all I really have.
All your old Magnetons.
Yeah, these Magnetons are sweet. Old Magnetons.
I can't remember.
I believe.
Yeah, those are both evolutions.
Yeah.
Fun fact: those packs are like $15 each now.
And then the really expensive Magneton.
Yeah, where you got that?
I'd say yeah. But I'm just currently collecting Magnetons.
For some reason.
I like Magnetons.
Not Magnezone!
The Magneton cards look better, in my opinion. Magnezone's as a design. I don't like Magnezone's design really that much. I like the Pokemon a lot, but I don't like its design on the cards. It just kind of looks weird.
I want to use Eevee Magneton.
Didn't we go over this in like Series 6 or something?
Whenever it was first released, yes. It's bulkier.
It's bulkier. It's just, you don't get any like actually good things with it compared to Magnezone. Is that it? Are we done?
I don't know, man. We sat here and rambled for like 20 minutes. People probably clicked off about 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, they listened to the end too.
Hopefully.
We were going to talk about the giveaway for the entry.
All you, bud.
I was just thinking about stuff to talk about. I was like, oh yeah, so to hype up our first qualifier, we'll probably do this for the rest of them too. We're going to be giving away entry, as the best way to put it is free entry into the qualifier for one random lucky entrant. All you got to do is when you sign up and make sure you're in the server, follow us on Twitter, etc., etc.
Yep.
Just make sure you're part of the Discord server. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, because it's going to be through Twitter. And if you're signed up, if you win on Twitter and you're signed up for the event, you're good to go. We'll send you back your $5 if you've already paid, etc., things like that. And if you hadn't signed up, or if you had signed up and you hadn't paid yet, you don't have to worry about paying us. We'll cover it. It'll be fine.
And the entry will be drawn before the tournament. So.
Yeah, the winner will be drawn probably the day before.
Yeah, probably that Friday.
Yeah.
So you have a few days. Let's get it done. Let's get it signed up. So yeah.
Link to those in the Discord. Will be able to find it there faster. Link will be there. And it's anybody who already follows us on Twitter, you'll be able to find it pretty quick too.
Yep. Go follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Shameless plugging.
Yep.
Should I do all of that now?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Get the rest done.
All right, everyone. So make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done already. Ring that bell for notifications when new stuff goes live. And comment down below how excited you are for our tournament series. Honestly, I am very excited.
Same.
It is something that you and I have been working on a lot in the last year. It's just like, hey, I want to do this, and you're like, hold on, I don't think we're at that point yet. And I'm like, hey, it's been 2 months. Can we talk about this again? Yeah.
It's like we put about as much effort into this as we did for our early draft leagues, which those have taken off and done really, really well. So we're hoping that's the hope is for this to do the same.
So let's see. If you're not on YouTube, make sure you follow that link down in the show notes. As always, go follow us on YouTube. Do all that stuff I just talked about. We have all kinds of stuff up on the channel. I know you're doing Stadium. You're doing Snap. I did Stadium.
Yeah, I'm doing Snap. You're doing Stadium. When Snap ends, whenever that'll be now, we'll probably have to hold a poll to figure out what you're going to play next.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Probably Mystery Dungeon.
Either Mystery Dungeon or XD, because I haven't played either of them.
I think you'd probably enjoy XD more.
Yeah. I own XD.
You have a GameCube?
Yes.
Okay. You got a working controller?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work then.
I actually want to upgrade my controller because it's garbage. The stick is so bad.
I don't know where my controller's at.
I'll order parts and we can fight with it.
Yeah. They're not too terrible to put back together.
They're really not.
You could also just buy a new controller.
Yeah, but then it's not fancy. Carl, I need it to look fancy. Yeah, that's fair. So, let's see. We've ranted on it a little more. Let's see. Go and follow us on Twitter at LR Lessons, myself at Mr. Missouri 25, Carl at musical_33. Carl and I are on Twitch. Make sure you drop us a follow and sub there if you're really interested in helping us out. At Mr. Missouri 25 and at musical. Come and join the Discord. Our Discord's great. I love it. Our people are fantastic. And it literally doesn't matter what time zone you are in. There are people and they're constantly talking.
Yeah.
My phone buzzes at 2 a.m.
I was going to say, I wake up to 60 messages. And
it's like, all right, cool. And is any of this important? Did I get tagged in anything? Nope. Okay.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Right now, a lot of it is the multi-battle draft league thing. So that's been the majority of the pings in the morning when I wake up. So people talking about that.
Twitter, Twitch, YouTube,
Discord. Anchor thing?
There you go. Cool.
Okay.
Your thing.
So since we lost our AdSense, and I've been putting ads at the start of the Anchor videos and seeing if they send us anything, but they haven't yet. But if you want to support us, you can do it for as little as 20 to 25 cents an episode, or up to it ends up being like $2 to $2.50 an episode.
I think the max is $20
max
$20
10.
a month. Okay.
Dashiell, shout out to them, has been putting $10 towards us every month, so that helps out a lot.
Sweet.
Means we can get that website up going hopefully soon. I would have liked to have gotten it up before the qualifier started, but we haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah. Oh well. We will get it done.
Yep. Just need to find time to do it. I need like a good week off from work and I can just sit there and just work on it.
Just take off. You don't need to work.
Nah, I can't.
You don't need money.
Cannot do that, unfortunately.
That's fair.
Okay. I think that's it.
All right, everyone. Yeah, we have all kinds of stuff going up on YouTube, so if you're interested in what we do here, if you're new, make sure you go and check us out there. And good luck this weekend to everyone playing.
Yep.
Obviously, I wish I was, but
same.
It is what it is, and I'll get to kick some people's butts in the Rumble.
Yep.
Or get my butt kicked, one of the two. There is no in between.
It'll be the latter for me, I already know this.
Yeah, probably. So, all right, everyone, have a good week. We'll be back next week. Peace.